Proverbs chapter 21, verses 22. He said, hearken unto thy father that begot thee, and despise not thy mother when she is old. He said, listen to your father. Basically, listen to your parents. Exodus chapter 20, verses 12. It says, honor thy mother and father, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God has given you. You see, that's a promise with that. He said you honor your mother and your father. You respect your mother and your father. You know, you give honor and respect to them. You know, because one day your mom and your dad, you know, they had that authority figure over you. And, you know, so yeah, sometimes mom and dad's got to correct you. That's why they have these rules and these, you know, in the house. Because they have to. But the Bible says honor them. Respect the house rules. Respect mom. Respect dad. You know, do not curse them and talk back about them or anything like that. Because it's because they love you. Mom and dad loves you. Proverbs chapter 13, verses 1. It says, a wise son hears his father's instructions. Again, a wise son listens to his mother and his father. They listen to the instructions. They hear it. But a scoffer or a fool does not listen to rebuke. You know, your mom and dad, they're going to rebuke you because, like I said, they love you. They're going to chastise you because they love you. They don't want you to make, you know, those mistakes. Anything that can cause them grief and hurt. Ephesians chapter 6, verses 1. Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. It is right to obey your parents. It's good to obey your parents. If they tell you to do something, do it. And he says, do not despise thy mother when she's old. When they're old, show them that respect. Show them that love. You know, because they're getting on in age. They're getting on in life. You know, still love your mother and father no matter how old they are. I mean, I wish I still had my mom and dad. Leviticus chapter 19, verses 32. Stand up in the presence of the elderly. Again, he says, when your mom and dad enter the room, stand up. Show that gratitude, not just them, the elderly in general. And show respect for the aged. Fear the Lord your God. Fear your God. I'm the Lord. And 1 Peter chapter 5, verses 5. Likewise, you are younger. Be subject to the elders.